Hey everybody, welcome to whichever war this is. It's like the 9th or 10th war in this series, the preseason. We're going up against D69. These guys are pretty crazy. They're a very high tiered alliance and they have a pretty stacked defense. And I'm going up against some pretty hard champions here. So I took Quake into this one because I was, pretty sure I didn't need Archangel because I saw a bunch of immune champions like Dormammu on the way there at my mini boss, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to use Archangel for the Dormammu. If I really get in a pinch, maybe I can use Quake. He's immune though, so I wasn't really planning on that. I was just thinking like Spider-Man's probably going to die. I'll need somebody to get the rest of the lane down, and I want to save Spider-Man for as much as possible, so I decided to bring in Quake. Why not? So I saw the Science Champion, and I don't know why. I should have gone in with Quake just to save Spider-Man, but it turns out it was a Sentry with Suicides on, which is pretty weak, so I'm not really worried about this one. And Spider-Man's going to do this easily. I'm not even trying to build up poise charges, but Sentry Special 1 is like so fast. It's very easy to dodge, but I think it can throw you off if you're not careful. So you have to focus, you have to make sure you get the evade on, and Recoil's putting in work on this guy too, and he is down. So first node down, that was node number 11. Now we're moving on to 17, which is another diversity node. We usually get so much diversity here. It's absolutely insane, but once the big data comes in, we'll finally have some more vision on who's going to be here. But I've seen pretty much every champion under the sun here. But I've seen Black Bolt a couple times at least. So anyway, we've got Spider-Man Symbiote. That's not a big deal. I should have probably not done that. I should have built up some more poise charges before hitting him. That's the better approach when you're fighting against the Symbiote Spider-Man. See, he can really only hurt you if he gets to a special 1 or a special 2. But I mean, Spider-Man is so powerful that the next 5-hit combo that I go for with the special 1 combo is enough to get that guy down. And we're on to the first interesting fight. Now, this is all or nothing tech champion. I was actually thinking it was going to be a Sentinel, and I thought, you know what, I did this with Spider-Man before on all or nothing, I think, with the Sentinel, but I'm going to actually go in with Quake. Because Quake, excuse me, Quake doesn't need the power. She doesn't make them generate power, but it turns out it's Iron Patriot, and I can see sort of why they're trolling us with an Iron Patriot here, because he's got that power gain towards the end of his phase. But this fight just shows me why I really want a 5-star Quake. My favorite champion in the game. This is such a fun fight here. Look at this Quake just up against the wall, no problem. I know he's all or nothing, so he's actually not going to use his special attack. So I'm just like, okay, no problem. I'll just build up power while you're sitting there with 1 bar power. You could kill me if you wanted to, but you're not going to because this is an all or nothing node. So it's really nice. Look at me just dodging. Iron Patriot's hitting air. I need to make sure I time this right to get the concussion on him when he gets below 15%. So that's what I'm doing now. And that's going to happen any second now. Once those expire, there he goes. Whatever his arc overload, it doesn't trigger because of the concussion. And I kind of throw that special there a little bad, poorly timed. I was like getting a little nervous against the wall here. I was like, I just need to get this guy down. So started charging again through that heavy, and it was fine. So there goes Iron Patriot. It was a longer fight than normal, but I think that's kind of how Quake goes. It's sort of the way it is. And I actually misspoke. The next war is where I fight a Dormammu. So stay tuned for that one. I do fight a Dormammu on this immunity mini boss. This one was actually a Dr. Octopus, and it's actually not too bad. The thing about Dr. Octopus that everyone probably needs to remember is that when you bait a heavy attack on Dr. Octopus, you only have to dodge back once. It kind of looks like you're going to get clipped, but you're not. You're never going to get clipped. It's the same thing with Dormammu now. So you'll see in the fight next war versus Dormammu that is like the whole reason I survived was that Dormammu's heavy has been quote-unquote fixed by Kabam. I think that they... well, I don't know. They said they were fixing a wall trap, but I think it backfired because one of their best defenders, I think, became much weaker. I think there's a significant nerf to Dormammu as a defender. But yeah, you know, the meta's shifting anyway, so we're moving to the auto blocking. I don't know, now Heimdall is coming in, so I don't know what these guys shift the meta very often. So anyway, I'm just going through the motions here with Stark Spidey. You can't build up poise charges very easily versus Dr. Octopus, just due to the aggressive nature of him. He's kind of hard. He does multiple attacks and he doesn't back off as much as other champions. So you can see he's kind of being very aggressive here. I need to get a power drain on this guy. If that didn't work, and I almost ate that special, but looked like I got the block in time. But he finally threw his special too, which basically was a power drain for me. And now I'm sort of resetting this, trying to build up some power so I can bait a special 1. It's just a slow fight, to be honest. I think he's got some nice armor, he's got the immunity, and it's just a slugfest. But eventually Spider-Man does pull it off. I pull it off, and that is not the best placement for the immunity boss. I think Medusa's probably good there. Dormammu's good there. Dormammu, I mean, I killed Dormammu though, so we'll see how that goes in the future. This Gladiator Hulk gave an alliance mate some trouble. He actually cleared the the node 34 for me though, so I didn't have to fight that. That was kind of nice. And we move on to sort of bail him out here, and I brought in Vision because of the bleed, and I had this fight way more under control than I normally do with Gladiator Hulks. If you guys have watched a lot of my war videos in the past, you've seen that Gladiator Hulks, that unstoppable, really gets me, and I've gotten clipped by that heavy before as well. This time I really like his special 1 for some reason. I know his special 2 does more damage, and it's 2 bars of power for 3 as opposed to 1 for 1. So I know it's better, but I don't know why. I just really like keeping the fight under control. You know, I like not having to build up to a special 2. So because I really only need Vision for this fight, I'm taking it slow. I'm taking block damage. I'm intercepting with specials. All of the traditionally safe methods. Now I see that he had a smash. He used up the smash, attacking into my block, so I'm good to go. And I'm really paying attention for that smash, that gray icon that kind of looks like. I suppose it kind of looks like a fist. I will try and keep an eye out for it when it comes up. But yeah, it tells me when. Yeah, it is like a fist. It tells me when he's going to be unstoppable for his next attack. And by now, at this point in my MCC career, I know that this thing lasts the entire duration of the attack. So there's absolutely no way to punish a smash attack. So you just have to wait it out. So that's what I've been doing. He's been blowing the smash attacks, I guess, into my block, which is pretty nice. Those smash attacks are I have to like listen back to that, but that just sounded really bad. I think we'll see. We're not taking it out. Anyway, I got some connection problems that made me super nervous towards the end there, but then they ended up going away, so that's good. And actually, I was going to take this cable mini boss here. Someone had to do it, and Spider-Man was still pretty healthy, so I decided to go for the kinetic reactor mini boss. It's got Limber on it, which is the other thing that makes it a little tricky. I saw my alliance mate there. They're not looking super healthy, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to go over Spider-Man. I don't even need to heal up for this one. So far, no deaths. Feeling pretty good about the war. I was like, you know what? I think I can do this. And here we go. So Spider-Man, I'm going to build up poise charges, and then I'm going to lay into cable like there's no tomorrow. So, you know, overall, this war was feeling pretty good. By the way, guys, Season 3 just started, so get your boosts ready because it is about to go down. I don't know. I'm going to be collecting. I'm going to be putting out very soon the data collection format, the form somehow, so I can publicly sort of farm that data. Hopefully people you know, maybe I'll put it on Reddit or something. Maybe enough people will respond to it. But I think we'll get too many trolls. So I have to find a way to sort of validate the data. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that's cable for you. That was easy. 565 Spider-Man is going to pretty much kill everything he touches. So there it is. The war spent 200 units worth of items. Just, I think, healing up. I don't know who I healed up. But yeah, it had to. We ended up losing to D69. We kind of, I don't know if we expected that. I kind of expected it because I don't think we've ever beat them in the past. We used to play them in my old alliance, and Funny enough, I actually got invited there once, but it didn't work out the time-wise. It's always a timing thing. So I've updated this. I didn't know what to put Season 3 War. In my files, I'm writing it as 95.95. The next one's 0.99. But yeah, we're in the Season 1 now, so we can get going on Season 3, Episode 1 pretty soon. And I looked back, this alliance I'm in now, Savage Squad, they were in Plat 1 last season, which is pretty cool. I hope we can stay in Plat 1. Otherwise, maybe they'll blame me for not getting in Plat 1 again. And yeah, we'll start the statistics tracking and everything. And keep a lookout, because when I do post that form for collecting war fight data, I really do want the public to fill it out. I think it would really help. And what we'll end up doing is publishing the data for everyone, so it can be sort of a tool used. And I'll set all that up, but it might take me some time, so bear with me here. But we'll try and do it soon. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode, the last preseason war, and then we'll get into the season. So yeah. Take care. Good luck.